together, feel that rise. Watch the game while the beat flows. At the sports bar where anything goes. Laughter and joy, we're in the zone. On the swivel at the sports bar. Cheering loud, feeling like a star. Good times, laughter and every score. On the swivel, come back for more. Come back for more. Tasty treats and soulful sounds. Feel the rhythm is where joy's found. With every cheer we come alive. Come on in, let's thrive and jive. In this moment we find our groove. On the swivel at the sports bar. Cheering loud, feeling like a star. Good times, laughter and every score. On the swivel, come back for more. Come back for more. Come back for more. Tasty treats and soulful sounds. Feel the rhythm, it's where joy's found. With every cheer we come alive. Come on in, let's thrive and jive. In this moment we find our groove. On the swivel at the sports bar. Cheering loud, feeling like a star. Good times, laughter and every score. On the swivel, come back for more. Swing on by, don't miss the fun. At the sports bar, the best begun. Come back for more. 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 Come back for more.
Hey, hello, sports fan. R. Payne here. You're on Unique Sports Talk and simulcast on marriage, politics, and sports. And we're just talking some random sports. And so just enjoy. Some of my boys may come up, or they may not, but we're going to keep this thing going. So this is the third season, episode 8. And finally, this is the week right before the Super Bowl, right? Everybody hates all the preliminary 2 weeks. I remember at one point they tried to just do 1 week, and that shit didn't work out. So we're back to 2 weeks. And, so listen, I'm just a sports fan next door, just like you may be, so you don't have to be Stephen A. Smith to talk sports and all that kind of stuff. So let's just go ahead. If some of my boys show up, that'll be great. If they don't, we're going to just keep it moving. All right. So listen, like, share, and subscribe. Whether you stay here for a minute, a second, whatever, just hit the like button for me. That's all I need from you. Share this if you like it. Subscribe to this channel, Unique Sports Talk, or give me a subscribe on my main channel, Marriage, Politics, and Sports. I try to cover all the gambit there. And of course, you can put something in the chat while we go. And afterwards on replay, you can put a comment in there. That'll be fine. All right, disclaimer, I use some other people's material from time to time. So fair use, fair use. I'll give credit. I need to start to do a little bit better by putting their links in the descriptions. But, I don't use too much of that stuff. So we're going to Super Bowl 60, right? Sunday at 6:30 p.m. We're all looking forward to that, right? I mean, I know I am, right? I've been watching the Super Bowl for pretty much all of the 60 years. I was a young man, but I was old enough to know the Super Bowls were going on. So here you go. This was my early prediction. And the only thing may change is I might have the Seahawks by more than 8 points. I think the Seahawks are probably the most complete team, right? So we got another few days of going through all the horse shit with the talking heads and all that kind of stuff. And so by the time the game comes down, we're going to just be starving for the game. Some people say, well, I just want it to be a good game and all that kind of stuff. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter to me as much. But as far as I'm concerned, listen, as long as the game comes on and we can get this thing rolling, yeah, man. How you doing, man? How you doing? Anisha. Hey, hello, lady. What's going on? Welcome aboard. Anyway, so the game is almost here. A few days. I usually don't go out for. If we're gonna have a Super Bowl party, it will be over my house, so I could just chill, and I don't have to go nowhere. I don't have to get prepped. If I want to have a little too much to drink, I could do that because I don't have to drive. It's cold as hell out there, and I'm just going to watch the game. And I hope it's a good game, but I'm afraid that we might see a blowout on Sunday. If not, that's fine too, but we just might. So we got to be prepared for that. The National Basketball Association is still going on, right? I think there's enough time after the Super Bowl to really get into what's left of the NBA. I know we have to go through the dreadful All-Star weekend, which has been a disaster. So hopefully when we get to the NBA All-Star game, if it's the American players against the foreign-born players in a real basketball game, I think that could be intriguing, but I'm not holding out any hope that they're going to actually play basketball. It's been dreadful. I remember the skills contest and maybe the three-point contest. The dunk contest should have been stopped maybe 10 years ago. So the skills contest is interesting. The three-point shooting contest because of the time clock, that kind of stuff. But the game itself has been so horrible. The players are just so full of shit that they're not giving you the best that they can on an All-Star game. And I just think that they're getting paid too much money too fast, and they don't give a shit about nothing. And the fans are the ones that's supposed to please. So there's a lot of people just mad at that, the NBA players. But those contracts are big. When we get down to the play-in games for the playoffs, and the playoffs, again, some of the playoffs are good. But right now, it's just the dog days. That's just my opinion. All right. So, and I'm just moving through this because, really it's the Super Bowl that we need to hit. So I'm going to play a little bit of this. The update. This guy, I'm going to definitely put his link in the channel. And he does a great job looking at the CBA for the WNBA. And I think the girls are getting ready to blow it because of their personalities and all this bullshit. Because I think the deal that the WNBA is giving them is a decent deal based on the fact that they're losing money every year. And even though the TV contracts have risen, the players still have to turn a profit, right? And they haven't done that yet. So let's listen to this brother talk about the WNBA. I might play 4 or 5 minutes of it. I might skip ahead. So I'm going to put a link in his link in the chat so you can go and watch and subscribe to his channel. So
welcome.
Pretty good.
To the Bendino Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. A slap in the face, you say. Our offers aren't good enough, you claim. We didn't come to the table with anything of substance, you said. The WNBA owners are playing chess while the players are playing checkers.
Yeah, and I'm going to skip ahead from there because he's right. And so we're going to get into a little bit of where they are and that these differences that they're making, the WNBA players are making, is really crazy and it's really short-sighted. So I'm going to just jump ahead a little bit.
Look at some numbers. Let's take a look at some numbers. WNBA CBA revenue sharing proposal, projected player salaries. Total salary, base salary, indeed. 2025 is last past season. Prior CBA actual for the Supermax, $250,000. Oof. 2026 projected, $1.295 million. That sounds good. That sounds good. With a base salary of 1.1, not bad at all. up to 2031 projected $1.87 million with a base salary of 1.5. Sounds reasonable. Where is this slap in the face, huh? And if they were to predict a higher revenue sharing scenario, well, that number goes from 1.8 to 2.4 million with a base of 1.8. Sounds fair. This all sounds fair to me, but who am I? Who are any of us, really? Average player salary, 2025, prior CBA deal, 120,000. 2026 projected, 540K with a 465 base. Fair, very fair. Nearly $500,000, depending on what side you are on. By 2031, projected to 780,000, over 650,000, and in a higher revenue scenario, $1 million average player salaries by 2031. Sounds like a deal. Sounds like a bargain. Sounds like the owners are, what's that word? Compromising?
Yes, it does sound like they're compromising. And more than compromising, they're willing to share the extra expense until they start making money with the players. Okay, so the player's salary is actually a liability because it's because they got to pay for it, and it's part of the losses because they're not making a profit. So their revenue, just to keep the league going, a good percentage of it has to go to the players, even though they're upside down in terms of profitability. And, I think this is generous. I think what did they say to LeBron James? They should just shut up and dribble. But anyway, here's the list coming up of the new CBA, the things that the owners are willing to do for the players.
Very nice of the owners. And here we go. WNBA CBA proposal. Summary of CBA improvements. Here we go. 1, new revenue sharing system, going from 9 to around 15. Significantly increased player salaries tied to revenue growth. We've gone over that ad nauseum. Upward salary adjustments to all existing rookie scale contracts. Oh, so we're scaling up the rookie contract? Sounds fair. Team charter travel, preseason, regular season, and postseason games. Caitlin Clark shed a spotlight on you guys. You guys are traveling in with the rest of us. So you know what? We'll put you on some chartered flights. So some nice jets for you ladies to go here to there. So you're not at a Newark International Airport.
I remember when I was coming back home from Detroit, I was in the airport when Bill Lambert was a coach. And I saw all of the ladies waiting for the plane when they were flying, with tickets and shit like that, just like us. They were in steerage just like everybody else. That was years and years ago. Now, with the advent of Caitlin Clark, I think they just started 1 or 2 years ago going on chartered flights. And so, that's really a luxury. It really is.
Terminal C. Okay. First class travel in and out of team market. Higher annual salary increases in multi-year contracts. More allowable guaranteed contracts per team. Additional categories of salary protection. 2 new developmental player roster spots. So we're increasing salary, and we are also going to be adding 2 new developmental roster spots to these teams. Indeed. Increased salary cap exception for pregnant players. We call that the Becky Hammon rule. New salary cap exception for season-ending injuries. Higher allowable salaries in veteran extensions.
So let me stop that right there. And like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the description. So if you want to go back to his channel, or stop and see all of these things on a list, he did a lot of work on this. So we can go to his channel and go ahead and read them off. So he did a great job on capturing this information and putting it in a summary for everybody. So I just kind of fair use. And I tell you, this is a great deal. And can you imagine at the owners say, okay, this is all the shit that we're going to do for you. And then the hyenas are saying, it's a slap in the face. It's really ungrateful. You can't bleed. They're allowing you to bleed water out of dry stone, and it's still not good enough. Now you're talking about art imitating life with women. You know, I mean, it's just not good enough, and it really is more than good enough. It's more than fair. And if they walk out, if they strike with this on the table, I mean, the WNBA, you know, I guess it will recover, but it's going to take them years. I really do, because people are going to be so disenchanted with the ladies, and they kind of are already, other than their core base, which hasn't been enough to turn a profit. It's all of the people who are just fair weather basketball fans that you want to bring into the fold, and being greedy and being ingrates and all that shit is going to hurt the WNBA. It really is. And more than it already is. So anyway, I'm gonna put a link in his thing later on. All right. So, and here they got their own internal rivalry, that some of the main players, what's her name, Collier and those ladies, came up with this unrivaled league, which is being funded at the tune of $340 million. And this is their second season. And it started already. And here's a league, the standings. And it's it's off season. But while you're trying to negotiate, the lady who started this league is the president of the Players Association. So there's a built-in conflict of interest with this. And even though they're paying the players some good money, I don't know how they reconcile this. And I'm really surprised that the owners of the WNBA allowed these women to do this, right? I don't think the players in the NBA will have, on the off season, can start another league without being sued. You know what I'm saying? So here, these women are being paid. I think base salary for this is like $250,000. Then they have a one-on-one tournament, winner takes all, and then of course they play them good for the prize. They had a game just, I think, last weekend, and they sold out an arena. I forgot what it was. It was jam-packed. Whether you think that the ratings on TV were good enough, there's people who actually went to see some unrivaled games. So I think it's here to stay, and if this is their bargaining chip for the WNBA to give them what they want in their contracts, I don't think it's going to work. Not the way they think it is. Okay. So it's interesting. So the ladies, I've seen some games in Unrivaled last year. I didn't see any this year. Actually, it wasn't that bad. Switching over to hockey, because I just like to I don't watch the hockey games. When the playoff comes, I didn't even update this thing in the standings. There's just so many games, just like basketball. So when the playoffs come, I get a little bit interested. Now we know, because of the Olympics starting a little later on, now the next week, there's going to be maybe a month off in the hockey league, so these guys could go play in the Olympics. So hockey's going to be the season's going to be extended, right? All right. So other banter while I'm moving along. So this is one of my topics that I did on my channel, Unique Sports Talk. Paul Pierce, father of three, from a wife he divorced him 3 years ago, 3 years ago in 2023. Just like a lot of brothers that just got this fetish, for ambiguous looking women with long hair and stuff like that. So this lady, Princess Santiago is her name. She is accusing him of being the father of her kid, and he refuses to take a DNA test. And I don't know how far along she is, but the baby hasn't been born yet. So she's willing to do whatever invasive procedure that she needs to do to prove that he's the father. Now, I bet $100 to donuts that he actually is the father. You know what I'm saying? Because contrary to what people believe, and I don't know this woman even if she was a promiscuous woman, even if she was really promiscuous and more, women know how to be monogamous when it counts. So I would imagine, no matter how long it took for him to plant a seed, to fertilize an egg, he was probably the only person that she was allowing to have that kind of sex with her. So I think she's quite certain that this kid is his, and I bet you a DNA test will prove it, because she's not stupid. She wants his bag. He's dumb enough to put himself at risk to give it to her, and now he's in a pickle because she's going to have the baby, right? So I just want to take a little break here because I'm going to give a little ode to Paul Pierce. And this is this chick. I think if she could sing, this is how she would sound.
I felt the flutter, a miracle on the way. You say it's crazy, but I know what I say. The joy and fear, they dance in my heart's core. Excuse my pregnancy, but this baby is yours. Together we'll rise, we'll weather the storm. This baby's our future, in love we transform. Excuse my baby bump, it's the truth I can't hide. In this beautiful journey, I want you by my side. Your love made this happen, the bond we restore. Excuse my pregnancy, but this baby is yours. Those late night cravings, the wonders they bring. Your hand on my belly, oh how it makes me sing. Through every heartbeat, my soul starts to soar. Excuse my pregnancy, baby, this love's an encore. Every little kick, it's a message of hope. With you by my side, we'll learn how to cope. Excuse my baby bump, it's the truth I can't hide. In this beautiful journey, I want you by my side. Your love made this happen, the bond we restore. Excuse my pregnancy, but this baby is yours. So here we are, love, ready for more. Excuse my pregnancy, this baby is yours. This baby is yours.
Hey, yo, my pen. Paul Pierce. Come on, come on, brother. You ain't got the money to pay for your baby. Pay it up front. I'm playing. Where you at? I'm playing. Where you at?
That's my fault. I had a double whammy on, man. I apologize. How you doing, brother?
What's up, man?
Yeah,
Hey,
so, yeah. You can. I had two mutes on, man. I'm sorry.
oh,
But
okay.
listen, man. You don't think the kid's his?
I don't know, man. You know, it's Well, so
if you were a betting man,
oh,
you know the kid's his, right? I could tell you why. Listen, she wants the bag, right? I don't know how old she is, but
how you know the kid is his though?
Because, man, no matter how promiscuous a woman is, if she knows that she got one on the hook, nobody else was banging that shit out. You think she's gonna take a chance unless some random ass dude shoot up in her when she got this guy on the hook?
How old is the baby?
No, the baby ain't born yet.
Oh, she pregnant.
Yeah, she's suing him for paternity. He don't want to take the test, and she's willing to put the baby in jeopardy to have a prenatal DNA test, if that's what you call it, because they got to take the amniotic fluid unless they update it.
Yeah, they gonna. She don't care.
She wants to start the child support right now.
They gonna do it.
And guess where she's at?
California.
Yes. Born and raised
too. But that's his fault though.
Of course it's his fault. He's an idiot.
Idiot. You out of the league. But see, I don't care, man. Niggas be losing their mind over them little half white skin, light skin, bright skin.
I said it since, and another brother bites the dust for this ambiguous looking woman.
Man, them niggas is weak, man. That's what I think he was doing a show, man, up here talking cash smack, and he out here ain't even protecting his assets. You know what I'm saying?
Man. It's incredible.
Come on, man. And then why he don't want to take the test? You know what I'm saying? He done been up in a raw if he ain't taking the test.
Listen, a judge is gonna make him take the test. Probably, as soon as when the baby's born, he ain't gonna be able to avoid it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But he already know what's at stake. She recently pregnant within the last year.
He's 48 years old, has 3 kids already with his ex-wife.
Man, niggas.
And the money he had ain't flowing in like it was.
Right.
Before.
He trying to live off that the rest of his life.
And she's in California where there's no governor, no limit to how much child support she can.
Man, they gonna look at that. They gonna take up to 40% of his money.
He's an idiot.
And she gonna get that off before his taxes come out.
He's an idiot.
Man, that's just dumb.
That's why I put money on it. That kid's his. If she had to wait a whole year to bag this guy and be monogamous, she did it.
But why did he? See, that's what I'm saying, man. He got kids already, man. I would have just got fixed if I was him.
He's an idiot. Hey, here's another thing. I think one of the things, and this is a side note, this is one of the reasons why, Black African American women will never go back to be natural, because the top 20% men keep telling them that you're not attractive unless you have nice flowing hair.
Yeah,
we may make an exception for your darker skin, but you gotta look like one of these girls, or else we ain't gonna even pay you no mind.
Yeah, but that's the inferiority mindset of the man.
No, they have a incessant inferiority complex, but the top 20 guys keep proving them right.
Yeah.
Right?
Especially the ones that be outside talking shit like they the man.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like they the man. You all out on Front Street with the sisters talking about your sisters, and then you over here giving up all your money to these little, what you used to call them, ambiguous type.
Ambiguous sirens, man.
See what I'm saying? And they all got that same little look.
They got the same look. They do. It's no matter what.
And all of them been getting bust down for years. They've been getting bust down for years. And you
chicken dinners, man. A good night out, they're getting bust down. But once they get a fish on a hook, nobody else is getting that until she solidifies the deal.
Yeah, until she gonna lock it in. And she's thinking, look, the next 20 years she gonna be balling outside.
It's balling. No matter
she'll be dropping the baby off. Look, she'll be dropping the baby off our pain and outside. Then look, after this baby, she ain't gonna have no more. She gonna get it locked in. She ain't be like clip, nope. And then she gonna be out here just getting hammered.
Take your kid, man, while I go out and ball on your dime.
Yeah. I'll be back. She pulling up in them. What's the one of them? A G-Wagon. All in a G-Wagon. Then she got a BMW M3 series too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what an idiot, man. I tell you what, man.
I
You know,
wonder
so
what his
it's
name
funny, man. I love my AI generator, man. You know what I put in? I said, excuse my pregnancy. This baby's yours. It just wrote me a whole song.
Man, I heard the song, man. I'm like, boy, you're crazy. Look, our pain, guess what?
What?
Right now, they say his net worth is between 70 and 100 million.
Right.
Man, she can get up to 40% of that.
It's crazy. And she's not even his wife. And that's the thing. California is crazy, man. You know, I don't know why you would fool around with a woman in California. It's crazy. All right, man. So, unless you had anything else to say on that one, man, other than another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And no matter, and most people like Paul Pierce, by the way.
Yeah,
I know I do. He's you know, I see his show with the other chick, that other ambiguous looking chick that's on his show with him. You know, so anyway,
that's what I'm saying. He on the show talking big shit. You know what I'm saying? The woman held accountable and all that. You know what I'm saying? He out here don't even want to take a blood test.
Yeah, don't even want to take, because he knows.
Yeah,
He know he got caught, and he wants to prolong it as long as he can, because you know, oh well, he can. Oh, he got another.
He can, but
he got until the baby's born.
Yeah, he got up until the baby was born, but they gonna take that money immediately.
They might make him do back pay if it is his.
No, not until the baby's born, unless in California. But see, again, when it's a brother and these little light skin, white skin type, they'll make him pay the time he conceived.
Oh man, she's gonna. But the reason why she's talking about paternity now, as soon as she has the baby and the judge makes him take a paternity test, she's gonna ask for back pay for the 9 months she had to go get.
I'll just pay her off, man. I'll just see if I can get up out of there for about $1.5 million or something, man.
Yeah, it's not happening.
I'll just see if I can give it to her and get it, because Anthony Edwards did it.
No, that's a rumor. That's just not true.
Oh, it ain't true that he did that.
It's not true. It's not true. He's still battling her because she tried to move to California to try to get. So they had to win that case first. But he didn't buy her off. I think that's just an internet rumor. He wanted to, and it got out. But it's not. It didn't. You know, no judge is gonna agree with that.
I think I looked it up too. But yeah, Paul Pierce 70 to 100. Don't anything. If it's 70, it's gonna be worse. If it's 100, he might be okay. But a 70, it's knocking down to 30.
So I know she can't take. She can only take the money he's making. So if he's making like, you know, $100,000 a month or something like that, or whatever,
up to 40%.
Yeah. So she's not, you know, I don't think she's going to get $40,000 a month, you know, but she's going to get a substantial amount of money.
Yeah, she's going to get at least 10, 15, 20
for the next 18 years.
Yeah, and the baby probably get 5 of that shit.
Yeah, man, he's still paying child support with his other kids.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's
you know, so he's smoked. Australian Open, here's the winners: Carlos Alcaraz. Okay, Alcaraz. Yeah, Alcaraz and Elena. You know what? I didn't. You know, once Coco got eliminated.
Yeah.
You know, I even though I like the other lady who was in the championship, Sabalenka, because she's pretty good. But you know, these women have elevated, and Coco, I think, has regressed. She really has. I think because she's getting too much involved with.
I pay. You know, Rich was in the back.
No, who's in the back?
He was in the back chat.
Oh, okay. Hey, Vic. Hey,
what's up, Rich?
Hey, what's going on? Vic?
Hey, you guys talking?
What's up, Vic?
What's up, man?
What's up, Coach? Cool, man. I feel bad for Paul Pierce, man. The truth.
Why you feel bad for him, man?
I feel bad for the truth, man.
Don't feel bad for him, man.
Come on, man. 18 years. You got to go through at least, what, $20,000 a month?
Yeah. You might be right on. He's going to be paying like maybe $20,000 a month.
Yeah, he's going to be working one job for free.
I mean, man, that coochie ain't worth it, man. I don't care how good it was.
Yes, it was.
Let me tell you, listen, first of all, we know it's not good. We know it's not $20,000 a month good.
It's not worth it. Exactly.
I haven't have anybody with any experience with women have ever had a 20,000 a month coochie.
Man, I ain't, man, listen.
I mean,
Let me tell you, man, we're talking low budget here, man. We're talking, if you're considering what's going on with, like, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife or
well,
Bill
you don't have
Gates,
that kind of money.
they're getting billions.
Well, they would, yeah, billions.
Billions, man. Imagine a settlement getting billions of
I
dollars,
mean,
man.
you know what, man? First of all, just the notion.
I wouldn't even
that-
care.
here's the only thing I would say. It's proven that Jeff Bezos' wife was with him building that company and at the bubble. She was involved all the way through. When the internet bubble burst, his wife was there, I believe, and she was helping him build it.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
She was working with him. She was part of the
Yeah.
company.
But whether
Yeah.
she's part of the company or not, if she's your wife, she's having your little slow
yeah,
kid,
but
she's
she was
entitled to
involved.
that, bro.
Remember when Amazon was just a book company and shit?
Yeah, she was always with him.
She was always
I
with him.
think she got 60 billion, right? About 60 billion.
Yeah, and by the next year he was still
He made that
the
back.
richest
He's
man in
not
the
here
world.
to take that.
He said, "Here's it. Take the chump change, 60 billion." And then the next year he was the richest man in the world
The
again.
richest man in the world.
I'm just saying in terms of the value of the pussy, man. If you divide that per day, I mean that pussy was expensive.
But if he was
Well,
married
you know
and
what,
you made that
man,
money,
but I think she was the exception because she helped build the business. She helped build the business. And so
Yeah.
I can't get mad at her, but that's still a lot of money. That's still a lot.
but see the difference.
Billion, not even a billion, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, she can have that though. She can have
Yeah,
that.
she can have it. He was the richest man in the
Yeah,
world
yeah.
in less than 12 months. He was back on top.
I know, man. That's remarkable.
It's just remarkable. It's just
Yeah,
remarkable.
But you know what? She gave it out of that money away too. You know.
She just threw it. She just gave it away. Here's my thing. You know what? His deal when the negotiation was that he keeps controlling interest in the company. So he didn't care about the money. He just wanted to make sure she didn't have any more say in the company.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was the deal. So she said, "Okay, I'll take the 60 billion and I go."
And I'm out of here. I'm out of here. You get 60 billion.
Oh my God! You know what, man?
But see, my man. Here's the difference between him and Paul Pierce, right? That's his wife from scratch. Paul Pierce is in his 40s out here busting it wide open, so he's playing the game backwards. So
Okay, fellas, and we got time to because you're here, Coach. Sha'Carri Richardson is back in the news.
yeah, man, she loses.
Okay, so I'm gonna play. We could talk over a little bit about. I just want y'all to see a little bit of unique sports talk. Hey, listen, this is going to be related to sports only because of who this guy is going to stop as part of his routine traffic stop. And of course, you already know, based on the title, is Sha'Carri Richardson. It's everywhere. And it's unfortunate that she keeps making news for
I'll
all
pray,
the
turn it up.
reasons. And she has
Hold on for a second.
extreme impulse control problems. It really is.
That's as
I
far
don't
as I
have
can
anything
get it.
other
Yeah,
than
keep it all the
I
way
know
up.
people say she's
That's as far as I
narcissistic
can get
and
it.
all this other kind of
Yeah, that's
shit.
good.
That could be
Yeah.
true, but I don't think I need to be a psychiatrist or a psychologist to know that her impulse control is just out of whack, and it's causing her a lot of troubles, right? So we're going to listen to this interface or this exchange between her and the officer, and it gets kind of cringeworthy at the end, and this guy, people might have it. I just couldn't find it. I'm really hard and bad on this thing. Because I don't know, she's not aware. You'll see that. Let's just show it, and we'll.
Asking them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do.
This is her right there, not her, right there. There she comes, right here. This is her right there.
$100, $101, passing the card, $101, $103, $104.
She's doing 104 miles an hour.
County motor 50, copy 1050. Gonna be 429 northbound at Stony Brook, Florida Tech. On a gray Aston Martin under occupants.
So let's get to I mean, it's just weird. I mean, listen to this exchange once she stops. Okay, so at least it wasn't a high-speed chase. Okay, she moved over. At least she didn't turn this into any kind of high-speed chase or anything like that. So, but okay, listen to the officer's response as soon as he sees her.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your way, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous excessive speeding.
Well, see, there you go. It kind of probably didn't sound like that he was admonishing her by just saying, "You to jail."
Kilometer.
I totally understand. I communicate with you. I really do not want to go to jail.
No, most people don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
So I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here and it's straight on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that
She's lying.
Please,
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No.
I need your license, your registration.
See, I mean, she's giving them all kinds of bullshit. And I don't know whether she realizes that it's bullshit. I guess she does. Or maybe there's so many simp and sycophantic men out there that she could go into these rants and these stupid raves when she does something wrong and they back down. And this guy is not having a choice. Okay, what you saying?
She knew she was lying. She was on her phone. She wasn't paying attention. She was just rolling. She wasn't paying attention. She followed behind. She didn't even see him behind her while she was riding.
Nope.
She was on her phone and she was rolling. She was on her phone.
Which is another ticket, and he ain't even bring that up yet.
No, and it just shows the go. She's a bad liar.
She's really bad. Wait, hold on. I'm not going to show too much more of it, but she says something. I hope you guys catch. This coming up.
I really want to work for you, sir. I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley
Yes,
Drive?
sir. I'm here. I love you, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me.
Is she trying to offer him a bribe?
Yeah, she's trying to get out of the ticket.
Yeah, she said, "I'll work with you." He said, "I don't know what work with you mean. There ain't no work. Your ass is going to jail."
Yeah, she ain't even got her registration and insurance.
So I mean, this was on my channel. Listen, I'm gonna go back to the. Here's the thing.
At the end, what happened? She was arrested.
Yeah, she was arrested. She ain't had no registration, no license, and going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, she don't have nothing. It's only another minute or so, but he just says you're going to jail. And so that's when it cuts off. Now, here's what we don't see in this. She actually makes a phone call and her boyfriend comes.
Yeah, the little dumbass dude.
The dumbass dude, right? He comes
from the
and
airport.
he gets in the cop's face. I don't know how many cops are there. And he gets arrested.
He get arrested too.
And he's arrested for this stupid fucking chick.
He got drugs.
And drug paraphernalia.
Crack arrow adults, man.
Man, come on, man. And so why is he still with her after she tried to put him in a chick bag
Crack arrow adults.
at the airport?
Crack arrow adults.
Yeah, man. So that leads me to my questions for you guys. And then, this is where we come to the close. Let's hit with that one. His name is Christian Coleman. He was arrested at the scene. and it says and is facing prison time.
Yeah.
He's facing because they searched his car and the whole 9 yards because he got under arrest, and I guess he had paraphernalia.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine that this chick, you know, for the second time has got him, and he's a willing participant, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of man is this?
It's not a man, I think. It's still a boy.
He's whipped by this crazy. I can't imagine how she's punching him around in the house.
He didn't grow up with a father.
Yeah, probably not, man.
I know he didn't.
Man,
I like to talk to him. He didn't grow up with a father.
What happened to my man? Well, yeah, he must have fell off.
He gonna be on YouTube after he go all over playing victim.
No doubt, no doubt. Let me ask you a question, Coach. Well, let's go back to the first question. Eli Manning missed the Hall of Fame for the second time. Okay,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is he a Hall of Famer or not?
I think he'll eventually get in. Maybe not first, second. He should get in next time. He's got two Super Bowls. How many
chances you get? 3 or 5?
I don't know, man. 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It's all a bunch of bullshit. But he's done what very few quarterbacks have been able to do.
Well, win the
Super Bowl. Yeah, and that's win the Super Bowl. Remember, Eli won the Super Bowl. He just didn't go. He won the Super Bowl.
He won 2.
And he beat the all-time quarterback in the history of football.
Twice, right?
So, yeah, and that, to me, he may have now had the 50, 60,000 yards, but even the best Hall of Fame quarterbacks didn't win the Super Bowl. Some of them.
Yeah, no, here's another thing, though, that the one thing about Eli Manning is that he's underrated. On those Super Bowl runs, the Giants were actually the best team in the league.
Yeah, it was bomb.
In the playoffs, and that was 1. And 2, that it goes unheralded, that he was an excellent 2-minute drill quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, the last 2 minutes and a half, the last 2 minutes at the game, man, Eli Manning was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
You know? So what happened, man? You had a phone call with your
No, my battery died.
You and your battery, man. So we're on Eli Manning, man. Do you think he's a Hall of Famer?
Nah.
No.
Why not, Rich?
You said no, hell no. I don't think, man, you know
He
what?
got lucky a couple of times. He made a couple of big plays. He wasn't consistent. He wasn't consistent. He wasn't consistent.
Not in the playoffs, though.
Come on, man.
Not in the playoffs.
He wasn't consistently great, like Peyton Manning, for example, or Tom Brady.
No, in the regular season, I'll give you that. But in the playoffs, man, Eli Manning was like, unlike Lamar Jackson, who was a great in-season player, Eli Manning was the best when they got to the playoffs.
As I said, he wasn't consistently great.
Hold on, man. Come on, Vic, man. Okay, I'm trying to understand your point of view of it, right? Because he wasn't here, right? So think about it. He went to the Super Bowl twice. 2 Super Bowl wins, right? He won Super Bowls against the greatest, arguably, and you would confirm Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback in history. He's 2-0 against Tom Brady. And you got quarterbacks who've had the numbers and may not even went to a Super Bowl or didn't even win a Super Bowl. I'm
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, so how would he not be at least a second time ballot?
Because he was within a split second away of being sacked and both of his great plays. The guys, just defense messed up. He should have been sacked. You know what I'm saying? He got some lucky play.
Man, so you trying to blame it on the defense.
He was a split second away from making sacked.
That's what makes a great quarterback.
Right.
I mean, and you're right.
But do you agree or not?
No. We don't agree with your characterization. Right. Let me put it to you this way. Because in both of those Super Bowl runs, he made a couple of great passes. The one with the guy with the helmet catch, and then the other road to the Super Bowl, that guy made that excellent catch to keep a drive alive on the sidelines. That was a hell of a catch. Hell of a pass. And you can't take that away from a quarterback.
And the
Well,
Giants
I'm kind of
defense-
pissed off because you know what? I like Randy Moss, and because of him, Randy Moss didn't get a freaking ring.
Yeah.
And then
Hopefully
Patriots would have
they-
got 19-0. So he kind of messed things up for Moss.
So that man, I love Randy Moss too, man. I
Exactly.
would get one too, but that shows the greatness of a player though. If he can go in against all odds, right, and then pull that win out in a dramatic fashion, and he's playing at the best. You see what I'm saying? And think about it.
No.
Because the Giants was one team that went to the Super Bowl from the last position.
Right.
And when they're like 6, and that shows a lot about your quarterback.
Well,
See what I'm saying?
we got a clue though, too, Coach, because they played New England in the last game of the season,
Mhm.
and that game they played New England to the last play, and even in that game, and New England won the game to stay undefeated, but Giants played their ass off.
But you know what? The way I'm looking at it, New England should have won those 2 games, but they also should have lost against Seattle and Atlanta. So it kind of breaks out even because Seattle should have beaten them and Atlanta should have beaten them. Right?
And when
You agree?
And when the Giants was winning, don't forget, New England was cheating back then too.
Exactly.
They was cheating. They was cheating.
Well, speaking of that, man, I can't believe Bill Belichick didn't get in the
Let's
first
talk
time though.
about that. Let's talk about that. What do y'all think about that?
Yo, man, that's crazy, man.
There's gonna be a whole lot more come out about that old Belichick thing.
Come
It's gonna be a
on,
whole-
six rings and you don't get in the
Should
first
be.
time.
Yeah, he should be in there, but it's gonna be a whole bunch of drama behind that. Because everybody knows
Something's
Bill
going on.
Belichick should be in the Super Bowl. I mean, in the Hall of Fame.
In the Hall of Fame, first ballot. Now,
Yeah,
Something's going on.
Yeah, something's going on, and that's why these guys don't want to. They don't want to come out and say who voted against them because they don't want to.
exactly. But I'm paying. Most of them voted against him because he ain't make it.
Well, no, you know what it takes.
It's not just that. They
It's
don't
40
have him
you
bidding.
got- you need to have 40 out of 50 of the writers have to vote for him.
But Rich, coach, they also don't like him dating a 20-year-old girl either.
No, that's
Yeah,
not why they kept him out. That's not why they kept him out.
It might be our pain.
You never know, man.
Oh, she left him, by the way.
She
left him.
did.
Yeah, she left him. Whatever money she got, staying with that old geezer, she put herself up, and she said, "Okay, I got enough money right now." Let me
They
move
probably
on."
mad because Belichick went down to the college game. Because I guarantee other teams, if he'd have waited a year or two, a team would have picked him up. I believe, you know what I'm saying? They mad because of that. He went to the college game. Because he's
Yeah,
one of the
man.
gre-
It's personal. It's personal.
I think he's one of the
Yeah.
greatest
Go ahead.
coaches in the history as far as wins and Super Bowls, right? He's a part of that, right?
Yeah,
And the fact that he could have took his talents, maybe set out a couple years and came back and built another team dynasty. He like the hell with that. I'm going down here to college.
I don't think the pros.
As I said,
wanted
it's
him.
personal.
I don't think the pros wanted him, no, man. I don't
No.
think they.
Why not? Come on.
They
Come
would have
on, don't
wanted
say
him,
that.
man.
Of course they wanted him, man.
I don't know about that, man. Anyway, but here's the point. It is what it is now. So if you're Belichick, right? Do you do a Terrell Owens and say, "I don't want it"?
Nah, he ain't worth it.
He gonna go accept it, man. White
Yeah,
people
he
ain't
don't
gonna
worth
move.
it.
White people ain't gonna move like that. He gonna go in.
Okay. Even
He should go the second time for sure.
we don't know that.
I can see him actually waiting till Tom Brady go in and let everybody in.
Well, it's
I can
possible
see that.
Tom Brady won't get in either next because
Tom Brady ain't eligible to 30,
I
20, 28.
think it's either next year or the next year.
Now Tom Brady got a few more years.
Yeah, it's no more than 2 years.
but it's possible he won't get in either.
No,
Some
yeah,
people
but
think-
You
it's-
better
I,
didn't get
I
in.
think they're going in together, brother. They all going in together.
Yeah.
I'm
All
telling
right,
you, Eli Manning and Tom Brady and both of them together.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. But okay, so the third one is that the Browns hired this guy Todd Monken, right? And so there's people out there who think he's not the right coach for Shedeur Sanders. Now the guy they say he's a good offensive coordinator.
That's what you need.
Yeah, and I think that's what you need, right? And so they're saying, but he's a bad head coach. I said, what does that really mean? Right? Is he because he might just lean on the offense and don't know, you hire somebody to be defensive coach if you're not a defensive coach. And head coach, so he's got the job. And if he pours into Shedeur Sanders, as an offensive-minded coach, I don't see how that's bad for him. Like Emmanuel Ocho, I'm not going to play the link, is 100% dead set against Munchkin, Munkin, and I don't understand his reasoning.
Who? Ocho Cinco?
No, this guy, the guy who was banging out Joy Reid, allegedly, Emmanuel Ocho.
I don't know. I gotta see his face, but I think it's a good hire for the Browns. It's unfortunate position that their defensive coordinator was in, right? Because he's been a head coach before,
okay,
and the defense is solidified.
Okay,
and if he would have got the head coaching job, then he would have needed an offensive coordinator. But you've seen in coaching when the head coach is an offensive coordinator, most quarterbacks fare well early.
Can y'all still see the screen?
Yeah.
I can see it. Yeah.
Okay.
And with Cleveland, they in a unique position. They have two rookies coming back second year. Both of them have showed some promise, but both don't have a lot of experience. Shedeur, he's going to be able to have an opportunity to be a starter. Gabriel, whoever doesn't become the starter, can still go somewhere else and become a starter. But I think with Cleveland having an offensive coordinator, that's what they need. They need a coach that can show them the ins and outs of being a quarterback under a system.
Because any expectation for Shedeur Sanders under Todd Monken,
this is Ocho, Manuel Ocho. Did you ever see him before?
Yeah, I seen him, man.
Yeah, that's him. He doesn't like Munchkin. Munchkin.
Yeah, but Swartz, I don't think it would have been a good fit. They need. I would. To me, if I was Cleveland, I would have went young.
Right.
That's just me.
No, I hear you. So we'll see. Listen, I tell you what. No matter how you couch it, Cleveland got, I think, a better than average quarterback for the cheap. By getting him in the 5th round, I think he's with some seasoning and a coach who wants to work with him as opposed to a coach who hated him, can make all the difference in the world. Shapansky, whatever his name is, he hated Shedeur because he hated his father. That's the way I see it. He didn't like the whole shtick of the Sanders stick.
Did you notice Shapansky's wife was the daughter of the reporter that Deion splashed with the water?
See, there you go. Deion Sanders is still, what's his name? Kirk Gowdy? Not Kirk Gowdy, whatever his name is. So is that true? That is.
Yeah, Deion. I saw it video. Yeah.
I said that. I didn't know that connection, but I knew Deion Sanders has been paying with some guys was when he spit that water into that white man's face.
No, he poured a whole bucket on him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, so
in the locker room. Yeah. It was an interview, and he went over and got the bucket of ice water.
I tell you what, man, he paid he paid a price for that. He's still paying a price for that. So I didn't know that was his. Oh, there you go. So there you go. So I didn't find that out, man. Good sleuthing.
Yeah, man. I'm a sports man. I love sports all day, man. I wake up, go to sleep watching sports. I keep up with the latest trades. I know you probably didn't talk about the James Harden going to Cleveland trade.
No,
it's out there, man. Yeah, Giannis ain't nobody want Giannis or nothing, man.
Yeah. So let me hit this before you leave. Did you see any of the Shakur Stevenson Teofimo Lopez fight?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
Hey, man, I was surprised by Stevenson. He looked good.
Yeah, he looked good. He focused.
He looked really good, man. I said, man, I didn't like him because he was too defensive for me, and he couldn't do that with Teofimo. But that jab was his head. Man, Teofimo's head was going backwards almost every 5 seconds.
Yeah, he was all right, man. Teofimo, he had that dude talking about, I'm sorry that y'all went through slavery after the fight. Sorry y'all went through that.
I apologize for everything I said. I'm telling you, that was a good one. And the other thing, what are you doing there, man? What are you working out?
Yeah, man. Well, I'm listening to you guys.
What kind of workout you doing, man? You
on one of them steppers.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You know, them steppers. At least put some workout clothes on. You don't look like you're over breaking into my house. I'll pay. You see what they caught? I guess Devontae Davis, man. They found him, man. He was hiding out somewhere in Florida.
What was it? Okay, what did he do?
I don't know, man. I didn't get the details of what he did, but they was on him though. They was hunting for him. They found him.
Man, Javante. Oh yeah, he beat up his girlfriend again.
Okay, yeah, he ready to go to jail.
He beat up his girlfriend again, and there's a kidnapping charge. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
I mean, the thing is, I don't see how these guys have women that they got. If you got to beat on your woman, she shouldn't be your woman. First, you need help, and second, she shouldn't be your woman.
Yeah.
You know, and so his mind ain't all there. So he blew the Jake fight. Millions of dollars he blew. Millions of dollars.
Wow.
Because he wanted to slap around his girl. It wasn't. He's such an asshole. I mean, I'll be tired of apologizing for these dudes, man. You know, and the last thing, the next fight though is this Garcia fight. Might be.
I'm out, man. Have a good show,
Hey, man.
man. Great show, man.
Before you guys go, you think Draymond's going to be traded?
Who?
I think Draymond Green going to get traded?
No, I ain't going to trade. They ain't going to be able to pull it out.
Nobody wants Draymond, man. All right, man. Coach, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. No, I don't think anybody.
Rich?
Yeah. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, man? Yeah, I don't know, man. Something happened to your thing. Can you
Rich,
hear me?
you gone?
No, I'm still here, man. I'm here. I'm still here, man. What's up with you? I can't.
Rich, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, it's locked? No. Oh, come in.
Yeah. What's the matter, man? What happened?
Do you mind if I use your restroom really quickly?
Sure, good. Right in there.
No, man.
No, go into the right. No, right. I'm sorry. Go up.
Go into the right.
Yeah, go to the right. Rich, can you hear me?
I can hear you,
I think
man.
it's gone.
I can hear you. You can't hear me. I can hear you. I don't know what happened to you, man. I don't know what happened. Something happened to your phone. I can hear you. All right, man. Anyway, hey folks, thanks for stopping in. You know, we had a little technical difficulties at the end. Hit the like button, share this with somebody. I'm here every Wednesday at 7:00 live. Some of my fellas come up. We chop it up, and you know, none of us are professionals at this thing, but you know, you don't have to be professional to talk sports. You just don't. Subscribe to this channel, Unique Sports Talk. Subscribe to my other channel where I'm simulcasting marriage, politics, and sports. You know, you can join the chat there, or just make a comment, leave a comment at the end. I'm gonna put a link to one of the videos that I showed on the WNBA. I'm gonna put a link in the description so y'all can follow that guy's channel. He did a lot of work, and so it's fair use. But you could go to his channel because he's a really good guy covering the WNBA. So I don't want to take credit for the work that he put in. So I'll put his description in the blank. And so that's it for today. You know, so all we have is the outro, and I'll see you later on next time on the Swivel at the Sports Bar. Yeah, we're out of here, man.
We got it. All right, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, man. Later.
All day, watch the game with drinks in hand. On the swivel, let's take a stand. On the edge of our seats, we live for the thrill. In this moment together, we're feeling the chill. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits ignite, let's cherish this time as we fade into light. Tasty bites and big screen thrills. Every moment gives you chills. High fives and cheers, it's quite a sight. Join the crowd, it feels so right. As the game goes on, Our hearts beat as one. Memories in the making. Oh, this night's just begun. So here's to the laughter as we gaze at the stars. We say goodnight from the swivel at the sports bar. In the flicker of the screens where our spirits unite. Let's cherish this time as we fade into light. So good night, my friends, till we meet again.